Welcome back to the channel Coins Collector and History Lovers. If you're passionate about rare coins or simply curious about the hidden treasures that might be lurking in your pocket change, then buckle up, because today's video is about a seemingly ordinary coin with an extraordinary story. We're diving deep into the mysterious and valuable world of the 1977 Liberty Quarter Dollar. That's right, a quarter minted in 1977 at the Denver Mint, once worth just 25 cents, is now astonishing collectors and historians alike by being valued at an unbelievable $554,000 in the current market. Yes, you heard that correctly, over $500,000 for a quarter that may still be sitting in someone's drawer, change jar, or old collection box. But what makes this coin so special? Why would anyone pay such an astronomical amount for a coin that, at face value, is just a regular piece of change? The answer lies in a perfect storm of history, rarity, minting anomalies, and collector demand. Let's journey back to the late 1970s. America was going through change, culturally, economically, and politically. In 1977, Jimmy Carter had just become president. Elvis Presley, the king of rock and roll, passed away, and Star Wars had just hit theaters, revolutionizing the film industry forever. Amid all this change, the United States Mint in Denver quietly struck millions of quarters, including the now famous 1977 Liberty Quarter Dollar. At first glance, the 1977 quarter looks just like any other. It weighs 5.67 grams, made of copper and nickel, featuring the beloved image of George Washington on the obverse, or front, of the coin. The words, "Liberty, crown his head," the mint year, 1977, is etched below, and the national motto, "In God We Trust," appears just to the side. Flip it over and you'll see the classic image of an eagle with outstretched wings, a design used on quarters from 1932 all the way to 1998. Above the eagle reads, "United States of America," and the proud motto, "E pluribus unum," meaning, out of many, one. Beneath, it simply says, "Quarter Dollar." So far, so ordinary, right? But as with all great treasures, the devil is in the details. Only a few examples of the 1977 quarter have ever been discovered to possess certain die varieties, minting errors, and exceptional conditions that make them unique. These rare features have catapulted a small number of these coins into legendary status. One of the most important factors is condition. Most coins from 1977 have long been in circulation, showing heavy wear and tear. But the rarest 1977 quarters, those that have never been touched, scratched, or marked, are known as mint state or uncirculated coins. And even more exceptionally, when a coin is graded MS 67 or higher, it means it's in near perfect condition, virtually flawless even under magnification. Now let's talk about what drives up the value even more: mint errors. Some of these high-value 1977 quarters have been found with astonishing features such as double die obverse, off-center strikes, misaligned dies, and even incorrect planchets. These minting anomalies are extremely rare, and when combined with top-grade condition, they create the perfect storm of value. Professional coin grading services such as PCGS or NGC authenticate these coins and assign them grades. Only a tiny number of 1977 quarters have ever received the highest grades, and even fewer are known to possess both the grade and the error types that collectors go wild for. One of the most jaw-dropping auction results in recent history involved a 1977 Liberty quarter graded at an astonishing MS 68 with an unusual die variety, which sold for an incredible $554,000. That's more than the price of an average house in the United States. Let's pause for a second. Think about it. A coin you might easily overlook, a quarter that could be buried under sofa cushions or mixed in with loose change, might be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. That's what makes coin collecting so thrilling. It's part treasure hunt, part history lesson, and all excitement, but the value of this coin doesn't stop at its price tag. The 1977 quarter is a window into American heritage, a link to the economy, politics, and cultural shifts of the late 70s. Every scratch, every detail, every letter stamped into its surface tells a story. So how do you know if you have one of these high-value coins? Start by checking the mint mark. look just to the right of Washington's ponytail. If there's a small d, that means it was minted in Denver. Next, look at the coin's overall condition. Does it appear shiny, almost untouched? If so, that's a good sign. You may want to get it appraised or graded by a professional service, and don't forget to look for unusual errors. Is the lettering doubled? Are the edges off-center? Is the design slightly misaligned, or does something just look off? These are red flags, or rather, golden flags, that could indicate you're holding a jackpot in your hand. Collectors and numismatists around the world are constantly on the lookout for coins like these, and as the demand increases, so does the value. While only a few 1977 D quarters have hit that $554,000 mark, even lower-grade versions with rare errors or strong eye appeal can sell for thousands or tens of thousands of dollars. The key takeaway? Never underestimate your spare change. Check your drawers, search your coin jars, and go through your old collections. Because a fortune could be hiding in plain sight, and it might just have the year 1977 and a little D stamped on it. Before we wrap up, here's a fun fact. There are more than 1.6 billion quarters minted each year, and yet only a few gems rise to the top. The odds may be low, but they're not zero. And finding one? That's the thrill of the hunt. Today, we're diving deep into the hidden story behind one of the most fascinating coins ever to pass through American hands, the 1994 D Liberty quarter dollar. That's right. A quarter that was once worth 25 cents, now valued at a jaw-dropping $216,000 in today's market. Yes, you heard that right. $216,000 for a coin that could have slipped through your fingers at a vending machine. So grab your coin jar, hold on to your seats, and stay with us until the very end, because this is a story of history, rarity, error, and hidden value that you simply won't believe. Let's get into it. Section 1, the quarter dollar. A brief overview before we get to the 1994 D version. Let's take a quick journey through time and understand the importance of the quarter dollar in American currency. The U.S. quarter has been a vital part of American coinage since 1796, when the first draped bust quarters were minted. Fast forward through generations, wars, economic booms, and recessions, the quarter has always remained a solid symbol of the American economy. Whether it's paying for a newspaper, feeding a parking meter, or saving them in rolls, the quarter has been in everyone's pockets, purses, and piggy banks, and while most quarters are simply tools for transaction, a rare few are diamonds in the rough. And today, we're talking about one such coin, the 1994 D Liberty quarter dollar, a piece so unique, it's shaken the numismatic world. Section 2, the 1994 D Liberty quarter dollar, mint and design details. The 1994 D quarter was minted at the Denver Mint, indicated by the small d mint mark on the coin's obverse side. It's part of the Washington Quarter series, which has been in production since 1932 to commemorate the 200th anniversary of George Washington's birth. The obverse of the coin features the enduring profile of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. The reverse bears the classic image of the heraldic eagle, wings spread, perched on a bundle of arrows with olive branches underneath, representing America's strength and its desire for peace. On the surface, the 1994 D quarter looks just like any other coin you might find rattling around in your pocket. But oh, how appearances can be deceiving. Section 3, what makes the 1994 D quarter so valuable? Here's where things get really interesting. In the world of coins, value is driven by rarity, condition, mint errors, and demand. And the 1994 D Liberty quarter checks several of these boxes. Out of the over 880 million quarters minted in 1994, only a minuscule handful are known to exhibit specific die errors and near-perfect conditions that elevate their value to astronomical levels. One such coin, graded in mint state 68, MS 68, condition, was sold for an incredible $216,000 at auction. This is because coins in such pristine condition from regular circulation mintages are extremely rare. We're talking about coins that have virtually no scratches, no wear, no discoloration, and exhibit sharp, brilliant detail. Additionally, some 1994 D quarters contain striking errors, such as off-center strikes, double dies, or planchet flaws, making them even more collectible and desirable among investors and numismatists alike. So while the average 1994 D quarter is just 25 cents, the right 1994 D quarter could quite literally change your life. Section 4, History and Legacy of the Denver Mint. Let's rewind for a moment and talk about the Denver Mint, the birthplace of this valuable coin. The Denver Mint has been a cornerstone of U.S. coin production since 1906. Located in Colorado, it was built during the Colorado Gold Rush and quickly became a key player in the nation's coinage system. Known for its massive output and precise minting standards, the Denver Mint typically handles large-scale production of circulating coins, including pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, and half-dollars. However, it is precisely because of this mass production that mint errors become so special. When you're minting hundreds of millions of coins, a tiny slip-up in the die or strike process can create an unintended variation, something that seasoned collectors hunt down like buried treasure. And it just so happens that one of those glorious mistakes, or perfectly preserved specimens, occurred with the 1994 D Liberty Quarter. Section 5, The Hunt. Could you have one right now? Here's the kicker. You might already own one of these rare coins. That's the thrilling part about this hobby. Rarity doesn't always mean out of reach. These high-value 1994 D quarters have been found in pocket change, coin rolls, estate sales, and even in old coffee cans tucked away in attics. Want to know how to check? First, look at the obverse, heads, side and find the small D mint mark. If it's there and your coin is in near flawless condition, you might be on to something. Next, check for signs of mint errors, like off-center images, doubled features, or raised lines that shouldn't be there. Finally, have your coin professionally graded by services like PCGS or NGC. Coins graded MS67 or higher, especially with errors, can fetch massive sums at auction houses and collector shows. Section 6, The Current Market Value, $216,000. Now let's talk numbers. Why is a 1994 D quarter worth $216,000? According to major auction platforms and certified sales, this value was achieved due to a combination of factors: mint state 68 grading, almost unheard of for a coin from this era, and mint, flawless surface condition, no wear, no contact marks, and perfect luster. Market demand. As collectors aim to complete perfect sets, competition drives prices up. Scarcity. Fewer than a handful of 1994 D quarters are known to exist in such high condition, and remember, values fluctuate. If more coins in similar condition are discovered, the value could drop slightly, or, if the demand keeps rising, it could go even higher. Section 7, The Cultural and Collectible Impact. More than just a coin, the 1994 D Liberty Quarter dollar represents a fascinating intersection of American history, economic value, and the mystique of hidden treasures. For many collectors, it's not just about the money. It's about the thrill of the hunt, the satisfaction of discovery, and the connection to a broader historical narrative. Finding a rare coin is like holding a piece of time, something that's witnessed decades of American life and now finds new purpose in your collection. OUTRO, call to action and engagement. So, what are you waiting for? Go check your coin jars, wallets, old drawers, and pocket change. You never know, that ordinary-looking 1994 D quarter might just be your ticket to six figures. And if you found this video fascinating, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss a story that could change your life. Have a rare coin story to share? Drop it in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, stay curious, and keep hunting.